Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the channel. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Mine is just aces. It's low 60s here in southern Georgia, and as you can see, quite overcast, but I love riding in this weather. Keeps me from overheating. Hey, that looked like it was almost open, didn't it? So, first thing I want to do is apologize to you. I'm sorry for ghosting y'all for the past couple weeks. I've had some things come up, and I let them get in the way, and I did a poor job of preparing for the inevitable things getting in the way. So when I couldn't shoot, I couldn't edit, and if I couldn't edit, I can't post. So we'll take a little bit of time and catch up, and I'll tell you all what's been going on. And that's a weird way to do that. And yes, I just ran a stop sign. The first thing I think that happened, let me go back here. Yeah, the first thing that happened was I started having a hard time meeting my whatever Wednesday videos, and I had a video that didn't actually record, and then I had a situation where I was trying to record a video, but I couldn't get it done because my neighbors were doing things outside, and I just couldn't record. So that was a video I had planned to make, and I just didn't do it. And it was going to be relocating my tool tubes, because if you remember a couple videos back, whenever I hit a good-sized bump, my tire would rub my tool tube, which had eventually wore a hole in it. I see where I'm at. And I think I'm going to flip around here, actually. Haha, no feet. So that was the first thing that went down that kind of stopped me, that kind of slowed me down. The next thing that went down was actually two things at one time. I went down to Cedar Key, Florida, which I have filmed and everything else. I just haven't got it edited. Went down there just for a one day, just run down, have fun, come back kind of adventure. It looks like there's some signs over there. Let's go over there. And on my way back from there, I noticed when I was coming up on a stop sign that I had a flat spot on one of my tires, right? I could just feel it kind of bumping. And when I got to the house, I realized that I had a bald spot on my back tire. So I had to order another tire. Now, I knew that tire was getting ready, but I was really hoping that I could hold out to get a Mitas EOS 7 Plus. That's what I wanted, and I had been waiting for it to come back in stock, and it had just not come back in stock. So finally I just, I gave up, and Rocky Mountain ATV, this is another no outlet, was having a sale on Bridgestone Battle Axe. I like the look of the tire, and the only complaint about it seems to be that it doesn't last long. So be it. So I bought the tire. That took a little while to get here, and my climb induction gloves had a blowout on the side of them. I think I posted some pictures on my Instagram if you want to take a look at that. And climb made good. The situation was a little weird, but they made good on what they were on their warranty. And well, what I ended up having to do was pay the difference between the induction and the next version up, which was the Badlands. So that is what I'm rocking now, is the Climb Badlands. But that still took another week or so. No big deal. Ooh, this is private property. All right. Then the Next thing that went down was actually a good one. All right, so if you remember a video or two back, I was lamenting the fact that I was unemployed and felt pretty crappy about myself and all that stuff. Well, I'm happy to report that that is no longer the case. That situation has resolved itself, and I am now gainfully employed. I accepted a position over at the local technical college, and I'll be able to help some students and stuff, and I think it's going to be a great fit. It kind of checked a lot of boxes, so I'm very happy to get it. And I've been training and working kind of day shift, early hours and stuff like that, so that's where I've been for the rest of that time. Now, where does that leave us for the future, right? Because that's what's important at this point. Yeah, this is what's happened, but what are we doing to move it forward? Well, this new position, I'm going to be working evenings, so I'm going to be working from, you know, middle of the day up through 10 o'clock at night, which is kind of cool. That's a, you know, it's close to what we used to call swing shift, and I'll be working 4 days a week, so I'll be off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, which means I have plenty of time. Plenty of time. Hey, dirt road in front of me. Sweet. Oh shit, it says dead end. Why does it always say dead end? Oh, this might have been the road I took to get where I was at. I'm gonna go down that dead end road and see where it goes. Just as soon as I can get there. Yep, up, skip it up, skip it up, skip up, skip it up, skip it up. It actually even says road closed. Alright, so I'll be working 3 days a week, and I'll be off Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'll be able to go riding and record videos for you guys, and then take, you know, some time on Saturday or Sunday and edit. Another thing I'll tell you right now off the top of my head, this Bridgestone Battle Axe seems to like to float. I don't understand it, because it looks like it shouldn't. It looks like it should dig like a dirt bike tire, but it doesn't. It wants to float all around, and it feels flipping weird. I don't know if this is a driveway or what. Yeah, I think it is. So it feels really, 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 really strange. I don't think it's like less stable than the 705, but it certainly does not instill a hell of a lot of confidence on loose material. It just kind of wallows around, sort of like President Taft in a big old tub. Just wop. You're not going to get that. Anyway, so the plan is, holy shit, this thing's going to dump me. I bet I've got too much tire pressure in there. That's probably exactly what it is. I need to check that when I can. So that's kind of the plan moving forward, is to film and edit and stuff like that during the weekend, and then and get something out to you guys, you know, on Monday morning. Now what that also means is that the whatever Wednesdays are not going to be regular. I know that that's kind of the key to YouTube, is consistency, and I know it's what's key to you. I mean, I feel the same way. If I'm looking forward to a video coming out and it doesn't show up, you know, eventually I stop looking forward to it. But that's all I can do for now. You know, while I'm in training, I'm not even really in training anymore, but while I'm getting started with this new position and kind of getting into a new routine in life, I'm gonna have to knock this down so that I can ensure that I can actually do what I'm telling you can do. Right? Don't make promises you can't keep. And I think I made a promise that I couldn't keep when I said that I'm gonna do 2 videos a week. I think that was probably not impossible that was probably really, really possible when I was unemployed and, you know, I had the time. But right now I just can't, and I know other people can. That's their thing, you know. So we're still going to be doing Motovlog Mondays, and then whatever Wednesdays will just become sort of sporadic, right? A little bit sporadic. And what they're basically going to entail is anytime that I get to do some maintenance or something on the bike and am able to film it, then I will get back to you with, or I'll make a video of it and we'll get that out to you. I'll also do any like adventures I take. We'll get those done and we'll see, right? As far as what's on the docket for riding, right? I have not changed my plans. I have one trip I'm wanting to do here shortly. I've been actually meaning to take this trip for a couple weeks now, but the rain has been such that I couldn't actually get where I wanted to go. It's a small little place in Alabama, sort of right across the border, and it's an island, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going to go out there, I'm going to spend the night, and then I'm going to roll back. And I think it's going to be a fun trip, and you guys are going to see some cool stuff. So coming up real soon, hopefully within the next couple weeks, I'm going to have it out to you guys. I'm actually hoping to ride it next week, but we'll see. Then I'm going to do an Apalachicola trip down towards Tallahassee, and I'm going to go out there in the forest, and I'm wanting to camp for 2 nights, stay out for 3 days, and just ride, man. And they got a lot of different, you know, BLM type area there to ride in, and I just want to have a blast. So that's a pretty big ride. I don't know exactly when I'm going to do that, but it's going to be within the next it's going to be probably next month, but we're going to try to get it done. And the Southeast Adventure Trail, if I don't do it during July 4th week, that's fine. I'm just going to post, you know, I'm just going to do it in September or so, which is what I was originally intending to do. But that's kind of the big plans. I'm sure there's going to be some rides that are going to come in between that. You know, it's not just going to be those couple rides, there's going to be more, but I don't know what they are, and I haven't really been looking because I've been kind of busy doing other stuff. Wow, it's really pretty in here. Hold the phone. Where'd all this gorgeousness come from? I love these covered roads. It's like one of my favorite aspects of Georgia is the amount of kind of tunnel roads. Damn, that's hella gates for just one knot house. There's a boring pond over that way. I have been busy kind of even riding, you know, I've been riding, I just haven't been able to record and edit stuff. So all of that's going to change here soon. Right now my camera's telling me that I got 19 minutes in, and you know, that's definitely going to be enough to get a 10 or 12 minute video out of. Whoa. See, like, this is not normal. Like, I have been flying down roads that are this sandy. I'm gonna bust my ass. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. These tires are shitty. Alright, so tire pressure wasn't that bad. I mean, it was 35 back there and 30 up front, which is, I mean, okay. I mean, it's not, I'm not saying it's the best for, especially for road riding, but it should be fun for this. Like, what in the hell? Why is it, like, tracking so poorly? Where the fuck am I? Don't know. Woo! More loose sand. Alright, folks. Well, I appreciate you coming out and listening to me, and I hope you accept my apology, and moving forward, we got a plan. And remember, once a day, every day, give yourself a present. And until next time, stay safe, have fun. I'll see you when I see you. Latest.